All right, everybody, here's a newly listed house in the St. Matthews area that just got remodeled from head to toe. And here's what it looked like 2 years ago before the project started. So without further ado, here are 3 remodeling details that I think these sellers really nailed along the way that helped justify the $300,000 price increase between then and now. So first and foremost, let's paint a picture of where the house is sitting exactly. Really quiet little street here, smack dab in the middle of the Crescent Hill St. Matthews mix. Quick 2-minute drive in one direction to Frankfort Avenue and a quick 2-minute drive in the opposite direction to Lexington Road. So before we even walk into the house, we know we're in a great neighborhood with strong demand and sale pricing to lean on here, which is always important to size up before starting a project like this, as it plays a huge role in how much you'll be able to get out of your investment after renovations. Now, the first thing you're going to notice here when you walk through the front door is the way these folks totally opened up the floor plan on the first floor. 2 years ago, before the house had been remodeled, this living, dining, kitchen space was actually 2 separate rooms, as you can see right here. You had the living, dining room area up front, and then behind this wall here, you had a small, closed-off kitchen space. Now, I know that open concept is not always the best option, but just look how much light this move added to that entire space. The kitchen was not only closed off and tight, but it was dark. And by opening the space up, it not only made each of these individual spaces within that room feel larger, but it also made it feel more inviting and collaborative, totally changing the feel you get when walking through that front door. This is exactly what you want to see in the most socialized and collaborative room of your home. Now let's step out of the kitchen and break down a really cool functionality issue that they happened to iron out with the home's layout. 2 years ago, before the reno, there were technically 4 bedrooms in the house, 2 upstairs and 2 downstairs. But one of those bedrooms downstairs had the only set of stairs to access the second story, which essentially left that bedroom as a breeze through to get to the upper level. Whether you can count that bedroom or not, home shoppers are not counting that as a true bedroom, and that's always a black eye on a listing. So what these folks did was, rather than spending thousands to reroute the stairs, they embraced this layout and added a second door to access that room, leading out to the kitchen, essentially adding more light to the space and making it a quiet den or office type of space. I think the sellers saw the writing on the wall from when the house sold before that back bedroom wasn't going to add a lot of value to the house, even if they did count it. So they decided to embrace that fact, open it up, turn it into a living space that everyone could use. And I think that was really smart. And lastly here, the reason they were confident enough to ditch the discounted bedroom space downstairs was because they expanded the footprint of the original second story into a space twice its original size, adding not 1 but 2 primary bedroom suites up there with their own separated bathrooms. Not only did that make the second story more functional, which originally featured pitched ceilings with non-conforming ceiling heights in need of some TLC, but it gave the house 3 awesome bedroom spaces, all with great size, while reclaiming what was the 4th bedroom downstairs as new open living space. Now, one thing that I do want to mention here in closing is a flaw that I noticed in the house. There's a lot to love here with the new layout, but there's also one thing you can't quite fix when you're sniffing around for investment properties like these, and that is lot size. This one has quite a small footprint, clocking in at just 0.11 acres, and as you can see as I walk from front to back, the house almost feels too big for the lot, and obviously has a pretty small backyard to work with. Does that mean that this house won't sell for more than the sellers put into it? No. But a house this size on a lot with a little extra breathing room would sell for more of a premium and not appear as squished into place as this one does along the exterior. I mention this because it's just as important to highlight the drawbacks you can't change about a property as it is to highlight the things you can change. Both impact the final outcome and value in a huge way. But there you have it, everybody. All in all, an amazing transformation, and I'm super excited that I was able to see the before and the after of this project. Super cool to see up close. If anybody ever has any questions about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, I'm your guy. Do not hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to be your realtor. My number's 502-500-6469 if you ever need me. Don't hesitate to reach out, and I'll talk to everybody soon.